Gymshark Bridal Seamless is back, but is it better than ever? Well, hello, welcome back if this isn't your first time. I'm Demi, your friendly neighborhood fitness friend, and today we are going to be talking about Gymshark Bridal Seamless. Now, the Bridal Seamless is one of Gymshark's most popular collections, and I personally have had a bit of a love-hate relationship with it over the years. I love it because the material is fantastic. You can do any kind of workout in it, all the way from low to high impact, and be just fine. But I hate it because the waistband, it kills me. Every single time I get in a new super cute color Bridal Seamless, I have my fingers crossed. I'm hoping that this time when they say extra small, they mean extra small and it will fit me just right without the gaping, but every single time, disappointment. But now they've brought it back as the Bridal Seamless 2.0, and they claim they fixed the problems with all the waistbands. So let's test it out for ourselves and see. So in order for us to get a good idea of just how much changes have been made, I will be comparing a new pair of Bridal that I just got in to an old pair I got. I think I got it in, not their last drop, but the drop before that when they did a Bridal Seamless one. Now in that drop I was talking about, I got the Bridal Seamless shorts and leggings in this gorgeous cherry marron color because I thought it would look just great on my skin tone. But like I said before, with the variation in sizes, you can see from looking at the extra small in the shorts and leggings that they're not even the same. I'll bring it up closer so you can see. Okay, so here it is clearer for you. The shorts are at the top, the leggings are at the bottom, and you can see, even placed end to end, that the shorts are slightly bigger than the leggings. Now, variation in sizing is kind of a little bit of a big gripe of mine. And it's not just Gymshark that's guilty of this. A lot of activewear companies do this, where the extra small in one collection is different from another. And sometimes even within the same collection, they can be completely different. However, with the new Bridal Seamless, you can see that that problem appears to have been fixed. Now, these are the shorts on top again and the leggings at the bottom, placed end to end. And you can see that they're pretty much the same. All right, next I'm gonna compare like for like, old versus new. Starting off with the shorts. Now these are the old Bridal Seamless in cherry marl, I think, and then these are the new ones in the warm taupe. You can kind of see that the old ones, the waistband is like straight up and down, and the new ones, the waistband is more tapered, it goes in. The new Bridal also has a much thicker waistband than the old one does. The old one is a lot thinner, but still thicker than the rest of the material. Same with the new one. Speaking of the material of the new Bridal is a lot more compressive than the old one. For me personally, I find the old one had a bit more stretch and give to it. All right, here we have the new Bridal on top of the old one, just so you can get a better idea of the difference in the waistband. These are both an extra small, by the way. So you can see the new one has a much smaller waistband. I tried to line them up as much as possible, but they didn't really because of the tapered waist on the new one. Okay, I swapped them around and put the old one on top of the new one, just so you can get an idea of the length. You can see the new Bridal shorts are slightly longer than the older ones are, and they also have smaller leg holes than the old ones did. Next, we're moving on to the leggings. The old Bridal still in that same cherry marl, and the new one also in warm taupe, both an extra small. Again, you can see the changes in the waistband from that straight up and down to the more tapered fit. Same thicker waistband than the shorts have, and they're made of pretty much the same material as the shorts wear. Okay, again, I've laid one waistband on top of the other, and you can see the difference in the size between two extra smalls, the new one being slightly smaller than the old one. And you can see, apart from the waistband, they're pretty much the same size and the same length, but again, the new Bridal have smaller bottom holes, cuffs, than the old ones do. So in our side-by-side try-on, we're going to start off with the shorts before we move into the leggings. So the shorts, we have the old on the left and the new on the right. You can kind of see the difference in the waistband already, even just from me standing there. The old one clearly has way more room in front than the new one does. As I turn to the side, the gaping on the waistband becomes more obvious, where with the old one, it's basically just coming off my waist. and the new one just kind of sits much closer. When I would wear the old shorts to work out, I tried folding it over to kind of minimize that waistband gapping, but that didn't help. It just looked just as bad, so I would just leave it. From the back, again, you can see the gaping still. They've kept the contouring pretty much the same on both pair of leggings, but it might be more obvious on the old one than the new one because the old one is more of a mild fabric, where the new one is more closer to a solid color. Both colors I have are squat proof, but again, these are more opaque colors that I tend to lean to, so I don't know what would happen if you got a lighter color. The new shorts hit me much lower than the old ones because they are much longer. So that means when you're working out, doing squats or lifting, they might be less likely to ride all the way up and give you too much exposure. Okay, moving on to the leggings. Again, very similar thing regarding the waistbands that you saw on the shorts. It's not as bad on the old leggings as it is on the old shorts because, as I showed you earlier, the leggings have a smaller waistband than the shorts for some reason, but you can still see the gaping when you turn to the side, whereas on the new one, thanks to that tapered waist, it just kind of sits a lot closer. Again, the gaping gets worse when you squat down, but they are still both squat proof, and they both hit me about the same length as well. Okay, last thing we're gonna go over is the Vital Seamless Sports Bra. I unfortunately don't have an old one compared to because I think I mentioned it on here before that style of sports bra is really not necessarily my favorite, but I did get in the new one just to see how it compared to my memory of previous Vital sports bras I've had. And I can tell you that the new one definitely provides you with more support. It's a little bit tighter, especially about the waistband. So I would say if you found the old Vital Seamless fits you a bit snug, with this one you might want to consider sizing up just so that waistband is not cutting into you too much. More of a medium support than the old Vital was. The contouring also looks a little bit different to me. Like there seems to be more contouring on the underboob than the older ones had, if I remember correctly. But I don't think even the new one has necessarily changed my mind on how I feel with regards to the style. I don't know, I just kind of want them to switch it up a bit and give something a little bit different. So overall, would I recommend the new Vital Seamless 2.0? I would say yes. They've made some great strides towards improving the waistband. I still had a little bit of room in there, but that might just be because I have a smaller waist compared to the rest of me, and also even compared to the extra small size guide. So keep that in mind. Hopefully they come out with a few new colors because I will be getting them. I'm kind of hoping they relaunch the Cherry Mall in this new 2.0 style and material so I can have that like nude color for myself that fits just right. Well, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and come back for more fun stuff. I got tons more planned. Okay, bye.